Welcome Starcraft 2 fans, here we go for today's daily match. What can I say? Yeah, I went to the Gisado King of the Hill. I just really enjoy the matches that they have there. Gisado is making an excellent work, along with his assistant, his friend Psychomantis, who usually organizes all the replays and such. And well, I don't know what to say. I'm pretty impressed with what Gisado has here, because he organizes a tournament on a daily basis, which means that he does this every day, and obviously he has sponsors and he lives out of this. It's like his work, but still it's something that hasn't been done in any other place in the world, at least that I'm known of, or at least at this level, because an interesting thing is that he earned the respect from all the pro players, and they just show up. They queue to play matches on the King of the Hill. Well, actually they benefit from it. I mean, it's a very nice way of practicing, training against players that you actually don't play against. And we all win. I guess we actually see some really nice matches, and Gisado has some really nice streams and keeps attracting more viewers, and their sponsors will be happy. So it's win-win-win situation, I guess. Anyway, let me present the players. One of the ideas behind presenting this match today is to present this Terran player, the green Terran, NEXuk. And why? Well, basically because he's one of the frequent flyers, so to speak, into Gisado King of the Hill on the last couple of weeks, and is a member from Team NEX, which is a professional Korean team, as you guys know. You guys already seen matches from NEX Genius and others. And they're a pretty good team. And on this side, on the yellow Zerg, as you already seen, it's the Wind from old generation Starcrafters. I'm not sure exactly what to say about this player and about OGS. There's not enough to say about them, I guess. It's one of the finest teams in the world, in my opinion. They're, if they're not number one, they're like on the top 2, top 3. From the top of my mind, on the same level as OGS, I can picture probably Team Prime and the new team, the TSL team, Team SEV Live. It's basically the 3 ones that I think are the top in the world at the moment. As you guys saw, early hatch here, not the fastest ever, but still an early hatch, picking up the expo. Meanwhile on this side, yeah, there it is, NEXuk is finishing off his wall, but his wall is looking a bit weak for me. I think he's betting that he's not gonna get any rush. Obviously, as you guys can see, there's the furthest distance ahead. It's like full west and full east on Metalopolis. It's kinda complicated to rush with this distance. And still, like I was saying, this wall is fairly weak. If there's not going to be any Baneling bust, he'll be fine, but I mean 1 reactor and 2 supply depots, I can picture like 5 Banelings going up this ramp and just knock the place down. Anyway, I don't think that's going to happen, because the Wind, it's pretty dedicated to his mid-late game. He's preparing his economy. The SCV from NEXuk finally found the place. He got instantly hit by the Queen. The Queen was actually coming down to go for the hatchery, almost up the hatchery, almost finished. And by doing this early expo here, obviously he's going to prepare his econ game. If he's actually able to saturate this mineral line and this mineral line here, he's going to be able to pump up a lot of minerals and probably stay ahead of the Terran player, well, at least while he's not advancing into another expo, which seems that is not going to take long, because the command center is already built while the factory is getting finished. So we're going to go for an expo. He's going to pick up his natural expo as well, UK. And he's trading his barracks with his factory, so he's gonna attach the factory to the reactor, and this early is a sign that he's gonna go for some Hellions. Let's see what comes out of here. I would say Hellions by the pile. Yeah, there it is, 2 Hellions coming out. You're gonna have some mineral line harass. You know that Hellions are very effective against drones and Zerglings, which basically are most of the early units that a Zerg player can pump out. So it's kind of difficult to hold off, but seems like that the Wind has been preparing for it. He already has some roaches here, so he transitioned pretty fast. The roach warren, there it is, and look how well this is positioned here. There's still a gap there, but it's kind of walling off this place, kind of blocking the access on this side. Pretty nice sim city there, and the spine crawler going down, 2 roaches, so I think he might be able to defend an assault coming out of these Hellions. And as you can see, they roast really fast the Zerglings and the drones as well. So hopefully the Wind will be able to defend this and avoid any kind of major damage this early on the match. Here he goes, the Hellions are advancing on the north side. There's also an SCV, it was the one that was scouting the bases early on. Maybe he's standing there, maybe he's considering advancing with the Hellions and then pull back and get them repaired to the SCV. Would be an idea. But let me just mention this, excuse me. Let me just mention that, oh, there's a spine crawler poking at them. That one on the front house almost killed. Roach is coming down to finish it off. Nice shot and another poke on the second Hellion. They didn't kill much. I think they got like one drone, that's basically it. Not a very good approach there, not a very good result for those two Hellions. And like I was just saying, seems like that the Wind, whoa, he's already going for a Spire. He went for the lair tech really fast and transitioning into a Spire to get Mutalisks, but meanwhile there's a Medivac loading those Hellions and incoming into the main base. They're gonna drop into the main base. 3 Hellions are pretty effective, like I was mentioning before. 2 Hellions usually is the best account. Oh, big roast! Nom 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 drones, 6 drones there, big roast with the line fire there. Very well played. Now on the Natural Expo wasn't that successful and he's pulling back. At the same time he's building the Spire on this corner, so he's finishing his corner here. It's completely walled off, there's no escape there. Here comes a drop, NEXuk risking dropping his Hellions here. They're gonna be cornered, there it is, completely cornered, and he had to leave one of them. Oh, he picked it up on the last second, very well microed, impressive micro. Yeah, completely exploded and lost the 3 Hellions. Okay, so not sure exactly if that all that macro was worth it or not, but it's over the arrest for now. And meanwhile, as you guys can see, Orbital Command is already running on the Natural Expo. 3 mules there. Look at the difference on the income. Those mules are just awesome to get more income. And he actually went for a Ghost Academy. There's the ghosts there. There's the Ghost Academy. I usually don't consider it very useful against Zerg, but it has its purposes and might be related with the fact that he spotted the Spire, because as you guys know, the ghosts with the snipe round, they're going to be able to kill Mutalisks really fast, so he might be reacting to that. He might be expecting a big wing of Mutalisks, and with those ghosts sniping, they're going to go down really fast. Meanwhile, the Wind is unstoppable on his macro game, already going for the 3rd base, 2nd Expo, still not even half built, but it's getting there. And those 2 Hellions are just staying here, probably trying to gain some map control on this area, making sure that the Wind won't advance, won't get more Expos without getting noticed. But now they're going to reach this 3rd Expo and there's already a Mutalist there getting it shot. Yeah, there it is. So I guess he's gonna have to change his approach. These Hellions won't be as effective as from now. The Roaches has been defending this place fairly well. He had some nice roasts on the main base, but I mean, with some Roaches and the Mutalisks, these Hellions will have to transition into some kind of other purpose. I would say due to their speed, maybe some scouting purposes, but that's basically it. This Mutalisk is gonna get shot, yeah, no chance. Big shot coming there, and there's already the command center getting built on the Natural Expo, so seems like that UK doesn't want to fall behind on the progress on the econ game, and is gonna bet into picking up a 3rd base as well. Both players have been macroing pretty badly, pretty hard at the moment, and look at the amount of upgrades getting researched now. Transitioning into Marines, it seems he already has some, also has the Ghosts. Meanwhile, Burrow and the upgrades for the Roaches getting researched as well. All the upgrades for the Marines are getting researched, as well as the Infernal Pre-Igniter, so is he gonna commit himself to more Hellions? I mean, Hellions are effective, like I said in the early game. Mid-game, well, depends on what your opponent is building, and with Roaches and Mutalisks, I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong, I guess we're gonna see it pretty soon. But for now, as you can see, there's a lot of buildings, there's an armory going down as well. Wonder if he's gonna go for some Thors. 3 racks working here. 2 more racks coming out, so he's going to be working out of 5 racks with 2 factories, getting Hellions. Whoa, big group of Hellions, and the Infernal Pre-Igniter is almost finished, and as you can see on the production tab, he already has siege tanks getting researched, so I think he's going to transition into some kind of mech build. Only a single Roach defending this is not going to be good. Oh, big Roach, big roast here. Yeah, didn't catch that many, only 2 now driving into the Natural Expo, poking with the Spine Crawler. Too many there, run drones run, you're gonna get roasted. Oh, all the Roaches picking up most of those Hellions, very well played. Oh, big Roach fest, killed so many there, 10 kills only on that Hellion. Big roast, Jesus, he's just I love the smell of roasted drones in the morning, was pretty impressive. Though he lost all his Hellions obviously, but he got a big hit on the income here. Look at the gap, still like 600, 700 ahead, and it will get bigger every time he advances with the mules. And seems like that NEXuk not gonna move into this one. oGsTheWind even placed a Zergling here to control the advance, but he's not gonna go there. This roach just spotted the place, so he knows that he's now gonna work out of this rich mineral field. But as you guys know, on this map, this is kind of a risky move. If he's able to pull it off, it's gonna be worth it. Obviously, he's gonna be benefiting of all of the mineral field and get his income even higher than it's already at the moment. And but the problem is that there's so many entries, so many accesses to this base that you need to keep it well defended. But seems like that oGsTheWind, first of all, he knows that the place is there. This roach just saw it. Let me just change to oGsTheWind. As you guys see, he saw the place. And now, I'm not sure what he's intending to do, because he keeps expanding. He's now actually picking up this actuary far away from his main expo and natural expo. Might be a good positioning to get Mutalisks and just fly over this place, but he's not very concerned with this base here, and I think he should, because look at the income. He's just shooting completely up, destroying the income from oGsTheWind. I mean, he has a lot. He has 1800, but 2,200 minerals getting pumped there, 300, 400. I mean, he's going to be able to mess up an army so much faster. And I mean, there's nothing to be shabby about the income from oGsTheWind, but compared with the one from UK, well, there's a big gap there. Let's get to the production tab. NIDA's network getting researched. There it is getting built. And now look at the amount of units already waiting to enter the place. So I think we're going to be in for a surprise. This Overlord was trying to approach, but no.